Hi, I'm Kate Barrett, the founder of Shine a Light Media and the Email Marketing Academy, and welcome to the first Tuesday email marketing tip video of May 2015. Isn't the year flying? The first quarter is already out the way. How did you do with your email marketing? Are there any improvements that you can make? Well, as you know, every week I focus in with the Tuesday email marketing tip videos based on the topic that we're looking at that month. Now, I focus on a different topic every month so that I can bring you some amazing information, tips and tricks to help you improve the sales that you're making from your email marketing. And this month is no different. This month I'm focusing in on testing. Now, testing is the guaranteed way that you can increase the results that you see from your email marketing, whether that's opens and clicks or ultimately sales. Because as business owners, that's what we're looking to do, increase our sales. And testing is a guaranteed way to do that. You learn from your tests, you learn what works and what doesn't work for your audience and implement it into your strategy. That's how you're going to increase your results from email marketing. So if you want to know how to increase those results today, I recommend you start running tests. So when we're talking about tests in terms of email marketing, we're talking about A/B split testing. So that's taking two portions of your list, sending out two different versions of your email, and seeing which one wins. And then based on that, you can use that information in the future or even to roll out the winning email campaign to the rest of your list. So testing is a fantastic thing to do. And most systems out there will have A/B split testing functionality within the systems. So for example, in MailChimp, if that's the system that you're using, you can test subject lines and you can test time of day that you send your emails. So whatever system you're using, you can get started with testing today. Now, the reason that you test is to continuously improve. You know, if we were all psychics and we all knew exactly what would work for our audience the first time and get us the best results, we'd do it, right? Well, testing can give you that information. Rather than just assumptions, you're basing your decisions for your email marketing on facts, on statistics, on what has worked and what hasn't worked. So when you're testing and you're looking at A/B split testing, as I said, you're taking two portions of your list. Now, if you have a smaller list, so if you've only got a couple of thousand people on your list, it may be that you split your whole list 50-50 and run those two versions to see which one wins. Now, in terms of wins, you need to be looking at what your objectives are for that email campaign. Is it a certain number of opens? Is it a certain number of clicks? Or is it a certain number of conversions? Now, make sure you look at those objectives so that you can choose a winner based on what you want to achieve with that specific email. Now, if you have a larger list, you may take two portions of it. So if you have a list of 5,000 people, for example, or even bigger, but we'll use 5,000 as an example, you might send subject line A, and subject lines is one of the things that you can test. And I'm going to come back to that in just a moment. But you could take subject line A and subject line B and send both of those to 1,000 recipients. So you've got 3,000 people remaining in your list. Now, whichever one wins from those two, subject line A or subject line B, that gets sent out to that remaining 3,000 people in your list. So you're learning. Now, subject line is one of the things that you can test, but there are lots and lots of other elements of your emails that you can test. But if you haven't done testing before, I highly recommend starting with subject line testing. And even if you have done subject line testing before, this is one of the best things to do to get you through that starting point, get people reading your emails, clicking through and converting. So what else can you test? You can test your friendly from address, so the name that your email comes from. You can test the design of your emails. You can test the content that you can include, the length of the content that you include, your call to action, what the text is of your call to action, the color, the size of the button, the placement of the button. There are unlimited factors that you can test in your email marketing to improve your results. And don't forget, Even the smallest things, or what you may consider as very small things, such as the font you use, the size of font you use, when you send your emails, can really have an impact on your results. So start testing, and that's your challenge for today. Think about what you could test. When's your next email send coming up? Could you test subject line? Could you test different content, a different layout? But only test one element at a time so that you know what's made an impact to your results. So that's it for today's Tuesday Quick Tip email marketing video, but join me next week because I'm going to have loads more information for you about A/B split testing and you won't want to miss it. See you there.